Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 3 basic steps which I took in order to transform my freelance practice in the given context of all the turbulence which is going on around the world. So how I turned that freelance practice into something business oriented, something entrepreneurial using these particular 3 key steps. So you could be a freelancer who wants to turn entrepreneurial, who wants to get into business, or you can be a person with this amazing idea and want to turn it into something which is revenue oriented or which can get you some money or potentially get you some money. So I'm going to tell you what I did in this video. So let's get going. So once again, welcome to the channel. My name is Suyog, also known as the Fun Indian Guy. I'm a service designer, filmmaker and musician, and I'm also a founder of a company called Furturing now, where we help individuals, startups or corporate teams to build their products using our one-of-a-kind remote innovation workshop. So if you want to know more about that, just go to futuringnow.com and you'll see all the amazing things which we are doing. So let's come back to the topic of the video. Basically, exactly 1 year ago, I was in Milan in Italy. I just finished my master's there, getting a degree in product service system design from Politecnico di Milano. And that time I actually made a video explaining 3 different phases which I was tackling in my life that time. Now, the first phase was to get graduated and have the trip with my parents, which is done. Now I'm moving to the second phase. I'm waiting for some bureaucracy and I will talk more about that. It's more entrepreneurial step, more about the career step, more about the phase where I'm setting up some new things, some exciting things in life, which I would like to discuss with you guys in a dedicated video. So there were so many amazing things planned, but sometimes when you plan things might not go according to the plan. So that's what something happened with me, but no regrets. It opened up so many possibilities. So basically I was going for a freelance visa for Germany so I can start working with my existing client base. I actually had projects lined up for next 3 to 4 months. So I was super pumped to start working as a designer for some of the innovation projects for some of the really well-known brands in the world. But bureaucracy can get a bit funny. So my visa did not show up for a long time. So I couldn't technically work. So I couldn't earn money. I couldn't do anything. So those plans went on pause for a really long time, and then the whole pandemic stuff started to happen. That's why I came back to India for some time. And while I was doing that, while I was presenting myself as a creative freelancer to get amazing projects, be it service design or making videos about innovation and all those things, I realized that now, as the times are getting a bit turbulent, I think this is the time where you should start creating opportunities for yourself. So instead of waiting for somebody to come and give you work, you should create a possibility so that those people can reach you and you can start working already. So I started extensively working on that. You can see all the post-its which are always brainstorming, and we are coming up with different ideas to do that. And while I was doing that, Futuring Now was born. So as I said, Futuring Now is a company which I'm running right now, where we are doing innovation workshops. And matter of fact, it's been less than 2 months that we have started this company, and in that we have helped more than 40 people till now innovating their own startup ideas and their projects, and we have worked with over 19 startups till now. So it's a really great beginning and I'm very much excited about that. But the main key thing which happened is basically we created this particular infrastructure so I could turn my freelance practice into something which was more like offered based and get some clients and start working already. So here are the 3 simple steps which I took in order to get to this point and to get to this hopeful situation where everybody is very uncertain, but you still have something to build, something to look forward to, and something to get going. So the first point is about the people you're trying to help. And as I've studied design for so long, as I've worked with so many innovation projects, it always starts with a human-centered approach or user-centered approach. So you always focus on the people and trying to solve their problems with whatever you are trying to do in your life. So it always starts with those people. So what happens in step 1 is basically you try to understand your potential customers, which you already know because of your freelance practices or your ideas. So you kind of start researching about these people and start understanding what do they actually need right now in the given context of today. So you start figuring that out, start exploring that, and start putting that on the page. So you have basic understanding of what they require right now. That's the step 1. Then you move to step 2, which is basically trying to make an offering from your side so you can solve their existing problems. And this is very important and very thoughtful approach of solving problems. Instead of creating something and then putting putting it into the market, you first understand what the market wants, and then you create something which matches that gap, and then you can start working. So that's how in step 2 you're supposed to come out with some of the offerings which you can offer to these people so they can move ahead in their life, or they can solve their existing problems. And offerings should be as clear as possible and in the context of these particular people you are trying to help, so that whenever they see the offer, they know exactly what they want and exactly what they will get out of it, and they can just come to you and you can work with them. Just like right now, Furturing now, we are trying to solve problems of startups, we are trying to solve problems of product teams to help them innovate 10 times faster within a week or so. So right now, whenever we put our offering in front of them, they know, okay, this is existing problem in our organization or in our team or in my life, and Furturing now could potentially help me build my startup idea with these amazing, fun and engaging workshops. So the offering is pretty much clear, and that clarity is very much required. So that was your step 2, to create clear offerings so that you can solve the problems and challenges people are facing, which we saw in step 1. That brings us to step 3, which is the last step, or let's say the key step of this whole situation, which is creating the bridge or bridging the gap. And I really like the metaphor of bridge, because bridge connects things, bridge can connect people, and the whole feeling about the word is pretty much nice. So always bridge over walls, but that's completely another topic. Anyway, so we had step 1, people who are looking for something. Step 2, you are in a place to offer that to them. Step 3 is connecting these dots. And how do you do it? By connecting the bridges. And by bridges, I mean you create platforms or mediums or some sort of connections you can establish in order to reach to these people, so they can understand what you're trying to offer and they can connect to you. So basically, you have demand in the market, step 1, you have supply in the market, you yourself in step 2, and now you're trying to match. How we did it in Furturing now is basically we created a website, we created social media campaigns so people could understand what we are doing, and then they got interested, came on the website, and then they got connected, and we started rolling amazing workshops with them. Just like that, you can create landing pages, you can create social media pages where you explain what you are doing, you can create videos like these, you can even go completely traditional by emailing these people or calling these people or trying to set up meetings with these. So while you do that, step 1 and step 2 are going to play a very important role, because these are the people who are in need and you are trying to give them what they require right now. So that should be super solid, and then only this bridge will make sense. Otherwise, you will be randomly calling somebody and randomly offering something which they don't even require right now at this point in their life, and that can fail miserably. So make sure you have step 1 and step 2 intact, and then you have step 3 to connect these dots. And that's how I started Furturing now, and that's how you can start anything. Any idea, any business you want to do, any project you want to create. And at any point, if you need more help, if you need some creative triggers in order to get things done, you know where to go. Furturingnow.com, right in the description, where we are running amazing innovation workshop. With that, we are done for this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me till the end of this video. It means super duper a lot. If you want to listen to me talking about such amazing things, I'm making a daily podcast under the title, again, the Fun Indian Guy podcast, on anywhere, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, any podcasting app. Just go there, type the Fun Indian Guy podcast, and you will have daily podcasts coming in. So the daily podcasts are usually 4 to 5 minutes long, like small bites of information which can add value to your life as well as my life. So if you want to listen to them, just go to the Fun Indian Guy podcast. At the same time, if you're liking the videos which we are making and putting up right now on our YouTube channel, then don't hesitate to subscribe, because you will be seeing more and more of these amazing videos about creativity, innovation and design, which we have planned for you. And at any point, if you don't relate to them, at any point if you think they are irrelevant in your life, you can happily unsubscribe, because if it's not for you, it's for somebody else. With that, thank you so much once again. Take care, stay safe, and keep building stuff. And while you build stuff, make sure you're also having fun, because that's the core of everything which we do in our life. Ciao.